the house for a quick errand, and I gotta tell you, the more that I get in the habit of putting on just a smidge of makeup, not like soup to nuts, full coverage, anything, but the more I get in the habit of just doing a little bit, I've noticed an immediate mood booster. It's like the difference between being in leggings and a t-shirt all day and putting on a bra and wearing a real shirt. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. So that has made a huge difference for me recently in regards to getting ready. And because of that, even though I'm just running a quick errand, I thought, you know what? I'm going to take 7 minutes and put on some makeup. I made a big mistake this past week. I slept without washing my face. For those of you who have been following me with my Minute with Mary journey, where I just love to help people feel more confident and creative with skincare and with cosmetics, you know it's one of my cardinal things. You gotta wash your face. Not washing your face every night can do a week's worth of damage to your skin, whether it's aging or just clogging pores. Sure did. I never have breakouts. This is what happens. Wash your face. All right. So as I said, I'm just running for a quick little errand. Please do me a favor and put hashtag hello lovely in the comments. It's your little way to wave to me. It's our little way to do a little high five. This is how I help support my family, coming on here on Facebook, sharing tips and tricks with you all. So know that it makes my day when I get to see one or two of you say a little hashtag hello lovely. It does. It brings the biggest smile to my face. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of concealer. What you got to see me put on earlier was some primer that's going to help my makeup stay on my face, but as you can see, my eyelids have a lot of discoloration. Just the veins, the freckles, all that jazz. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you here, my friend. What are you up to today? So I like to take a little bit of that concealer and really help kind of get rid of that discoloration on my eyelid. This is just, something that I've always had, but it definitely has gotten worse over age. So if you find that your eyelids are a little darker, feel free to take your foundation or even a little bit of concealer and put it on up there. This also acts like a really nice base for my eyeshadows, so that way the colors from my natural eyelids, the browns from the freckles, the purple and pinks from the veins, and just the discoloration, they don't conflict or mess up the eyeshadows. If you've ever had an eyeshadow color and then you put it on your lid and it looks completely wrong, and it doesn't look right, it might be because of the coloring underneath. It might be because of freckles and veins and things like that. Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for tuning in, my friend. I hope you're having a great day. What's everybody up to? So I'm taking my ring finger. It has the lightest touch out of all of your fingers, and I'm just patting it. My concealer is jam-packed with skincare. It's going to help do with anti-aging, helping nourish, help with fine lines, but it also dries quickly, and I'm trying to help that process by just tapping it until there's no more tackiness. Sound good? And now I'm going to go underneath my eye. I am using the same color of my skin tone right here, and I'm just kind of taking care of the discolored area, and then I always have a dark spot right there because of my glasses. Glasses, friends, you know what I'm talking about. It's just like a permanent dark spot. So you can use your finger, you can use a damp blending bud. I'm just using a soft little brush right here, and then I kind of bring that concealer up. Helping my husband check my brakes. Ooh, good luck, Amy. That is an important thing that you do not want messed up, right? Thank you, Jennifer, so very much. Hi, Sarah. Great to see you. I've been loving seeing all of the updates from dance recital weekend and just end of the school year for your kiddos. So I'm putting on this concealer before I put on my foundation. My husband's listening to hardcore movie soundtrack music. When you're trying to just kind of get rid of age spots, discoloration with concealer, and you don't want it to necessarily stand out, you're not trying to highlight the issue, you're just trying to get rid of some things, do it before your foundation. Play with it. So right here, I've got some more proud, freckles and age spots. So I'm just kind of working on those before I put on my BB cream. Those of you who've been around the block with Minute with Mary, you know BB cream is my jam for the summertime. I know it is Sarah's favorite foundation. It's just like a lightly tinted, moisturizing, light foundation. You just can't go wrong with it. It gives a nice dewy finish. You can mix it with other foundations. You can, do multiple layers if you want to amp up the coverage. You can actually mix it with concealer if you want to amp up the coverage. But I just love it. All right, let's go to town. Let's get some BB cream up on this face, shall we? Because as I said, I've only got a few minutes to go. But I wanted to put on my face. I wanted to say hi to you all. We've been having some crazy times in the Larson household. I don't know about you all, but when it rains, it pours. And that's how it goes in our house. And I sometimes get grateful for that because I'm like, you know what? Rip it off like a Band-Aid. Just like, let's pile on all of the tough things. We've been having a little bit of a tough week, and I'll be sharing some things eventually. Between things going on with my husband and then things going on with me. So I think that's part of the other reason why I've been wanting to just put on a little bit of makeup. When the going gets tough, that means you gotta like put on your game face. And taking care of myself, putting on a little bit of makeup, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like, okay, world, let's see what you got. Mary's brought her A game. Let's do this. So as I said, I had like those little breakouts. I could have put some concealer on it, but honestly, my BB cream will just do enough that I think it's fine. If I was doing full coverage, if I was doing a real glam look, or if I was going out for a date night or a girls' night, I would be paying more attention to that. But right now, I'm just trying to get my face on so you can see all the freckles, all that discoloration. You can use your fingers with your BB cream, a blending bud. Right now I'm using a kabuki brush. It is going to give me more of a medium coverage when you use a tool versus your hands. But you can see just the discoloration. It just like tones down my Celtic pink skin. Tones it down, evens it out, makes me feel human again. And then because I did that concealer first, you're going to notice that all those spots, they're kind of like covered but toned down. It's not highlighted. It's not like, here are my issues that I'm really embarrassed about. Here are my dark under eye circles. Here's my age spots. Nope, those were taken care of beforehand. And then it is good to go. So you see a little bit of the shine. This is called dewy. This is a dewy finish. So this gives you a really nice, youthful, dewy glow. Dewy is in right now, but if you are not into the dewy look, totally okay. You can still wear BB cream and we can take care of things. Hi, Ashley. How are you, love? You've been sending me lots of love recently. Thank you so much. So, all right, we've got some prime and set setting powder. So if you don't want to have that full dewy look, you're okay. Just get yourself some setting powder, either this prime and set one or just my regular Behold setting powder, and then it works its magic. And it just mattifies things down, but it also keeps your makeup where it needs to be. Now I will tell you, this one that I'm using right here, it's got some like crazy modern makeup technology. And by that I mean that it has little pieces of water, little droplets of water that are encapsulated by this powder. When it goes on your face, it gives this really cooling sensation and it locks your makeup in place. It does not play. But I will say that you need to work in a small area at a time. If you're working with my regular Behold setting powder, that little magic pixie dust, it just goes all over the place and you can just kind of swipe it and you're good to go. This, because it means business, this is like my summertime don't budge makeup kind of powder. I work in a small area of my face. It's almost like I break my face up into a sixth. And then I work within that and blend it out. And then I'm good to go. Prime and set powder is a favorite. Why is it your favorite, Ashley? I love to ask people, why they like these things. Because this is, it's really different. Like, I've never in my life used a setting powder like this, but it means business. It doesn't play. It keeps that makeup on. Sarah says, thanks, it's been crazy pants. FYI, the waterproof mascara was just stage lifesaver. Yes, no melting while they were working so hard. That is what I'm talking about, right? And do you have the cleansing balm so that way you could easily wash the waterproof off? I'm just taking a little bit of bronzer because it is summertime, so we're going to warm this face up. That, no joke, that waterproof mascara keeps those lashes looking great, that even girls dancing in the humidity, they're going to look fabulous and nobody's going to know, right? Nothing's melting all over the place. So the cool thing with bronzer is you can use it to contour to add a little dimension to your face, or you can just do a little swipes here or there where the sun would naturally hit to give a little bit of that color. That's what I'm going for. I'm going to take a little bit of blush. Yes, add it to your list, Sarah. It's so good. Love the versatility. I love priming with it before my BB cream. I did not prime with it. I used the mattifying primer, but I'll try that next time. Yeah, it is a 2-in-1, Sarah. So you can prime with it, you can set with it, you can do both. It is easy. All right, let's get a little mascara on, a little lippy, and then I got to get out the door. And you know what happened today? the makeup gets done and the hair doesn't. I'm going to throw it up in a little bun, and it's just going to be what it's going to be. But I wanted my makeup and these earrings to kind of be the statement, so it's all good. All right. Hey, can you stop playing for a minute, please? Hi, Denise. How are you? Putting on a little bit of lash primer. This is going to be your deep daily conditioning treatment. Kids are home now, full time. Summer break has officially begun. They're so funny. I ended up getting this this workbook for them. It's through BrainQuest, I think. And it's supposed to be like you can do a page a day to, you know, keep your brains fresh and on track. They did like the first whole chapter already.
No joy.
No joy. Yay! I just asked Blake to go through his closet and remove the clothes that don't bring him joy. There is a piece of teal in there and it doesn't bring you joy? I don't know who he is. And he just took a whole bunch of things out. Well done, Blake. Well done. I mean, I feel like we all can go through our closets and find things and Maria Kondo them, right? This does not bring me joy, but I don't know about any of your partners, but Blake has held on to things for way too long. And like, you know, there's one thing to be said. I mean, hey, look, a lot of 90s trends came back. Who knows? Maybe some of the things he has in his closet will come back. Right, doing a little bit of lip butter. This is the shade Sunday Brunch. It's kind of like a mauve shade. Sometimes I just like to put it on my lips and then kind of smush it with my finger. Gives a little bit softer of a look. All right, my brows. My brows. They look a little crazy. So if you're like me and you've got really thick brows, after you do your foundation, make sure you at least brush them through to get all of that product out of there. Let them lie nice and flat. I'm just taking my new brow pencil, filling in just a smidge here or there. Doo-doo-doo. Yes, Denise, the lip butters are so, so good. All right, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm taking a little bit of my setting spray. It's the final thing that I do every time I do my makeup in the summer. I spray my face till it's all crazy and wet. It's still going to dry to that nice matte finish because I put that powder on top. But what this does is it truly locks in my makeup. The humidity won't bother it. Nothing's going to bother it. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, as always, for tuning in to This Minute with Mary. It brings me so much joy to connect with you all here online, to be able to share tips and tricks. I hope you have a great day. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a lot more fun stuff this summer, and I hope that you're all healthy and well. Know that I truly appreciate you, and have a great day.